When we go to get a car, we're gonna have to start by getting a vehicle key. So these two lockers of 71 and 73 typically have a lock on it. Your instructor will unlock this. Inside, we've got different vehicle keys that are all numbered and they all have a specific spot. And so it should be easy for us to see when a car key is out and when it needs to come back. We've also got these large keychains so that hopefully this is uncomfortable in your pocket, and we make sure we return them every day at the end of class. Here's the other locker, going from 10 up to 18. There's a couple spots here on the side. Please make sure that they always get hung up and that they're not left in the bottom of the cabinet. If you're looking for your car and you don't find the key, that's probably because that car has been disabled for some reason and you need to check with your instructor. Here out in the lot, we've got all of our cars in 2 rows. They are backed in. We expect they're always backed in and that the number on the dash will correspond with the parking spot. When you come out to start a car, we always want to make sure that we look it over real quick before we go to bring it in. One thing we want to look for are flat tires. Like this car here, we're going to have to give it some attention before we drive on that. Driving on that will further damage the tire. When we get in the car to drive it, we also want to make sure that we check the brake pedal and make sure it's firm and has a good return before we move the car. If you find a brake pedal that's in poor shape, goes to the floor, or a flat tire like this, talk with your instructors so that we can get that fixed before you bring it in. Some of the cars on the south side of our aisle are specialty cars that we use for specific labs in certain courses. If you can't find the keys to one of these cars, that may be intentional and you would need to check with your instructor. We may not use these for certain labs.